3, 2, 1. We beginning looks like Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Christmas is the best time of the year. Oh, jingle bell rock.
Hello, Trowels, and welcome back. Yeah, it's been a while since the last upload, hasn't it? Anyway, let's get straight to it. Tiffany Thinks is, what, a public figure? A social media influencer? Whatever label fits, she's the one putting every detail of her life, and her family's life, online for everyone to see. So why exactly does she think she's somehow exempt from people discussing her, or from anyone pointing out the contradictions and misinformation in her constantly shifting cancer journey? Because she's apparently so determined to take this channel down, you'd think it was her full-time job. And yet, some of you still believe she's off somewhere making precious memories, surrounded by loved ones, cherishing every happy moment. Honestly, I'm finding that very hard to believe, given what's actually going on outside of YouTube. So, apparently, some of her family and friends have decided to jump into the comments, claiming this channel is committing harassment. Really? Let's talk about what YouTube actually defines as harassment. According to their own policy, harassment means targeted abuse, threats, or repeated personal attacks intended to cause serious distress or harm. Now, where exactly is that happening here? Pointing out inconsistencies, analyzing public content, and discussing what she herself puts online isn't harassment. It's commentary. That's the difference. And guess what? YouTube knows that too. That's why they haven't removed this channel, because there's nothing that breaches their harassment policy. In fact, if anything, they've noticed the traction this channel has earned. It's getting engagement, discussion, and genuine audience interest, something YouTube actually wants on its platform. So let's get this straight. For a so-called public figure / social media influencer and her little army of minions to keep shouting harassment is completely ridiculous. If we're talking about actual harassment under UK law, it means a course of conduct that causes someone alarm or distress, like repeated unwanted contact, stalking, threats, or targeting someone privately. Now tell me, how on earth does that apply to this channel? I have never once emailed her, never tracked down private information, and I definitely haven't told any of you lovely people to go over there and stir things up, unlike what her fans love to do here. And by the way, for those pretending to be friendly while secretly stirring drama, carry on. Every bit of it is being documented, so it's yours to own. Anyway, back to the main point. It's written right there in every video description. The disclaimer clearly states that all material used is for informational, criticism, and review purposes only, not to cause harm. Everything is lawfully obtained and falls under fair use and fair dealing. No copyright infringement, no illegal activity. It also says the information shared isn't professional advice, and that any action viewers take is at their own risk. This channel, Tiffany Stinks, is not responsible for anyone's reactions, errors, or misunderstandings. The content is commentary and review, plain and simple. It's all there in black and white, so claiming harassment just doesn't stick. But trying to silence people who are spotting the endless, glaring inconsistencies in her story is what I call a desperate truth dodge by a public figure who can't handle basic scrutiny. It's pathetic how her subscribers clutch at harassment claims to protect their idol, when real cases involve stalking, doxing, or private threats, not public commentary on videos she posted herself. I mean, these family, friends, subscribers of hers act shocked that anyone would question her flip-flopping cancer journey. But calling out a public nonsense isn't abuse, it's accountability they wish they could bury. Now, take this one inconsistency, just one out of God knows how many, and it's those unlisted videos spilling her past health problems, surgeries, transfusions, all crammed into the years leading right up to her so-called cancer journey. Why the hell did she unlist them like they never even happened? To bury the messy buildup that contradicts her whole polished narrative, that's why. Hiding the evidence, so no one connects the dots on her scripted sob story. It's just laughable how she thinks shoving them into unlisted purgatory makes them disappear. But guess what? They're still there for anyone paying attention, screaming fabrication louder than her fans' denial. Her little minions can screech all they want, but unlisting doesn't erase years of inconsistencies. It just proves she's got something to hide.
I haven't been out in so long. I think it's been about 3 weeks because of the whole surgery and everything like that. I'm not actually meant to be outside. They said I should be resting, but I've been at home for like a week and I just have to go out somewhere. I haven't been able to walk a lot, so which sucks because obviously the surgery was done in my tummy, and so I wasn't able to walk, I wasn't able to laugh, I wasn't able to cough, I wasn't able to sneeze. But today I feel okay. My tummy does hurt where they cut it. So today I'm on my way to hospital. I don't know if you guys know, but I had surgery like 3 weeks ago. It feels like yesterday, but it was actually 3 weeks ago. And I was cleaning up my wound today, which sounds really horrible, and I found a hole where the stitches are. I'm not sure whether that's fine or whether the stitches have just dissolved. I'm not too sure, so I'm going to see my doctors today just to see if that's normal, because it just looks really bad. So I just spoke to one of the doctors from the surgical team, and guess what? I cried. Basically, they are going to bring another doctor in and see if I need to stay here tonight, which I really hope they don't. And the nurse put the needle right here, and it really hurt. So that didn't help the situation at all. I'm usually okay with needles, and I never really like feel it. I just don't think about it. Whereas this one really hurts, so that's just annoyed me so much. Hey everyone, I am on my way. I'm actually walking. I'm running a bit late to the hospital. I've got an iron infusion today, so I had a few blood tests done and my iron levels are really low. So what the doctors kind of organised is for me to have an iron infusion, and then they'll check my bloods and see if that's better. I had to come back to the hospital for every 8 weeks. Was it 8 weeks? Yeah, every 8 weeks I used to come back to the hospital, and Tiwoi was such a sweetheart. Like, he used to come with me to the hospital. Back then, me and Tiwoi weren't even dating that long. We were only together for like a few months, but of course we were friends. But he really stuck with me. He always made me feel like, you know what, Tiffany, it's fine, you've got me, I'm coming as well. So he used to come all the way down from Sheffield when I used to come down from like Cambridge, and we used to sit in the hospital together, and I used to have an infusion, and that used to take like 3-4 hours. I've been through the most. Like, if you guys have been on my channel, then you guys know, like, I've had surgery, I've been in and out of hospital, I've had the worst time ever when it comes to my health.
So why unlist these videos? What made you think it was such a brilliant idea to hide them from your supporters? I just don't get it. Everyone in the community don't get it, and I'm pretty sure your own supporters watching this do too, especially since you've already made it clear in one of your videos that your symptoms started back in 2021.
You guys know I'm so honest with you. Like, I think I post maybe way too much online, whether it's about, like, even when I was having the C. diff infection, all I could think about was you guys, because I know how many of you worry. Loads of you worry, and I don't know why, and it melts my heart. And because, like, I feel this love, like this energy that I feel like I want to give it back to you guys. And that's why, even when I'm in the hospital, I just want to film and give you something just so that you're not worrying about me. In January 2020, no, it was January 2021, wasn't it? Yeah, it was January 2021. I was so poorly, I couldn't even go into work. The symptoms were, if I think back, I now think, come on Tiffany, that's so obvious you had cancer. Like, what was I thinking, and what was the doctors thinking? Like, I thought about doing a video, life before cancer, just so you'd get an idea of what my life was like, because it was not like this at all. It was not like this at all.
So why didn't you ever make that video, Tiffany? Life before cancer? What it was like? Because right here, I've got yet another unlisted video where you state the exact same symptoms, the ones you claim hit when you realized something was wrong, but this one was recorded back in 2017.
I don't know how to tell you guys, but like, I'm underweight, I have blood issues, I have loads of like medical problems.
So can I just ask, how exactly is this a criminal matter when I'm simply pointing out many things just like this? How can you even call this a transparent cancer channel when you've literally gone back through your old videos to unlist anything that even remotely relates to your health problems? Hiding these videos from the public eye doesn't scream transparency, it screams cover-up. And yet you claim harassment? I mean, why can't you just answer straightforward questions like this one? But it's not only on YouTube that you're hiding this, it's Stand Up to Cancer too. The very organization you contacted to run your story, again withholding any past health issues and solely focusing on everything after 2021. Come on! Even Stand Up to Cancer had to remove comments from the video they uploaded about you simply because people were calling you out on it, and you probably couldn't take it, so you asked for it to be removed. Somehow, it's the only video on the Stand Up to Cancer channel with comments disabled. Doesn't that tell you something? So I openly welcome any type of action you take against me. Because, let's be real, that'll be the ultimate tell-all reveal for every single viewer on your channel and mine. So go ahead, sue, report, do whatever you think will shut this down. It'll just drag everything into the light. Those unlisted videos from back in 2013, your endless contradictions and misinformation, the Stand Up to Cancer story you pitched while burying your full health history, the disabled comments on their video because you couldn't handle the callouts, your so-called transparency, exposed as a total sham, your harassment cries, silenced by facts piling sky high. Every dodge, every hide, every selective timeline, my community already sees through it, and yours will too once this explodes wide open. Bring it on. The truth doesn't cower in unlisted links or muted sections. This ends with everyone knowing the full story,